You've turned on to Rykerroad!
Guys, here's what we're doing is a couple times a month, we're going to try and do some things for, Kyle and I, where we're showing each other something that we used to listen to as far as our genre or something. And tonight I picked Ice Cube, It Was a Good Day. He has never heard this song. I couldn't believe it, which I know you don't listen to rap, but I was like, I figured you might have like heard this in passing.
Yeah, I mean, Ice Cube, yeah. Didn't he open up for like Popsicle or Ice Shavings? Or no, I'm sorry. No, I was saving that. I didn't know if that was gonna work or not.
But no,
okay,
yeah. You did say that you pretty much just know him as an actor,
dude. Anaconda and all the Friday movies, like that's pretty much it, man. Like, and I like Ice Cube. Like, he seems like he's a pretty cool dude. I know that he's huge in the rap industry and everything. It's just I don't really know anything about his music. I know that he's
one of the
very
greats, man.
rough or like rough in his face or whatever.
Yeah.
He's got that kind of like almost like I don't know, that intense kind of sound, maybe like from like what I'm gathering from that.
This is gonna be a little bit different because you're right, but this song is a little bit more on like a lighter note almost. So I think you're going to enjoy this, I hope. And it's also got, like, I feel like the sound that you're looking for.
Okay.
So I think we just need to go ahead and get into this.
All right, man. Let's do it.
Welcome back, you music junkies. I'm Eric. I'm the hip hop head.
I'm Kyle. I'm the metalhead.
And we're brothers that react to shit, so let's do that. Tonight we have Ice Cube, It Was a Good Day. This is Kyle's reaction, not mine.
Yes. Metalhead reacts.
Yes.
It's in the title.
Correct. This song's definitely a vibe, man.
Okay, first thing that I'm picking up here is that I may get some shit for this, or this may be exactly the vibe that, it has transcended into now, is that this almost kind of has like a lo-fi kind of sound.
It does.
It's a very chilled, like, kind of beat. Again, maybe things can get a little more dynamic or whatever throughout the song. I don't know, but this is interesting. Like, this is just kind of like, nah, man, just sit back.
Yeah,
it's got that kind of feel.
That's exactly what it is, man.
Okay,
yeah.
All right.
I just remember cruising, listening to this all the time.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd.
Ooh.
No barking from the dog, no small. And mama cooked the breakfast with no hog.
We're waking up and we're having a good day. It's in the title. It's like,
yes, dude.
Especially, I love the way that he said that. That is the idea that it's like, it's a little odd, where it's like, it's just, like when good days happen.
I don't know, but today seems kind of odd. Like,
it's like, no, what's happening? Who sent you?
Right.
Okay, all right.
From the dog, no small. And mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. I got my grub on, but didn't pig out. Finally got a call from a girl I wanna dig out. So hooked it up for later as I hit the dough. Thinking, will I live another 24?
Yeah.
I gotta go, cause I got me a drop top. And if I hit the switch, I can make the ass drop. Had to stop at a red light, looking in my mirror, not a jacker in sight.
Yeah.
And everything is alright. I got a beat from Kim, and she can fuck all night.
I've heard that's good.
Yeah, dude.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, like you said, this is a vibe, man. This is just that laid back song.
Yeah, again, this is from his greatest hits, and clearly, with his face, he does have that intensity, but this is kind of a nice surprise. Like, again, I don't know, really what to expect from Ice Cube, but this almost kind of fits the San Andreas vibe. Like when I would be driving as CJ. Do you guys remember that game? Yeah, it was great. Oh, so you're the three that have played it. Cool. So,
never played it.
That's funny. No, but it's just, it has that San Andreas vibe. It has this very almost like, the windows are down, the sun is up, like you're on your way to a barbecue because you're going to go see people you haven't seen in a long time. You're feeling good. Like you want to feel good before you get there. Like, dude, this is okay. This is cool. Yeah, I'm about it.
I'm glad you're digging it.
Hell yeah.
I got a beat from Kim, and she can fuck all night. Called up the homies, and I'm asking y'all, which part are y'all playing basketball? Get me on the court, and I'm troubled. Last week, fucked around and got a triple-double. Freaking
Oh my God. Okay. More and more, this is making sense because, I mean, we've talked about it on the podcast, but it's like the idea that, you know, we did it on the life before smartphones where you're like, nah, dude, my biggest thing in the day was going to play basketball with my friends and like and hooking up like, hey, where you guys at? Like, let's go shoot some hoops. Like, this is, man, like this fits so well. This is so great. Like it makes a lot of sense as to why this resonates with you a lot. This is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
And I'm troubled. Last week fucked around and got a triple-double. Freaking niggas every way like MJ. I can't believe today was a good day.
Now, are you noticing anything right now? There's really no hook. It's just her.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's just sound.
Drove to the pad and hit the showers. Didn't even get no static from the cowards. Cause just yesterday, them booze tried to blast me. Saw the police and they rolled right past me.
This is, okay, whenever you think about stereotypes in music is that you have like, you know, like the easy one is, you know, like country where it's like, oh, my milk's gone sour and, you know, my truck broke down and like all this stuff where it's like, usually it's like, we're running from the police or whatever. And it's like, I'm so white, but it's like, it's you could choose to keep that in or
I'm keeping it. I'm rolling with it still.
Everybody's gonna see it. No, but what's interesting is that this is kind of taking that concept and flipping it on its head, where it's like, nah, dude, no problems today.
Yep.
Like everything that I think that could have bothered me today is not being an issue, and it's what I'm wondering is if it's going to stay this way, or if something's gonna happen, or maybe he's been living in his head all day and he's like, oh, this is so great, everything's fine. Oh God, no. Like, so I don't know, but that's also the pessimist.
I'm not gonna spoil it.
Right. So, all right.
No flexing, didn't even look in a nigga's direction as I ran the intersection. Went to Show Dog's house, they was watching Yo on TV raps. What's the haps on the craps? Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em. Roll 'em in a circle of niggas and watch me break 'em with the 7-11, 7-11, 7 even back door Little Joe.
Yeah.
I picked up the cash flow. Then we played bones, and I'm yelling domino. Plus nobody I know got killed in South Central LA. Today was a good day.
Nobody I know got killed in South Central. Today was a good day.
Man. Yeah, what's interesting is that this has, you're right, it doesn't have a hook, but it's a hook without words.
Right.
It's just prepping him for his next bar and getting him ready and amped up. Like, now, do we know, was this, I don't know if this is maybe me thinking too much into it, was this freestyled or was this written? Or was this
this was written, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
It's because it kind of lends itself to the idea that he was just in the booth, just doing his thing. Like, all right, man, like when the hook or the musical hook is done, now this is your time to shine, which he's doing it anyway, but
it's possible that some of it was a freestyle, but no, I'm pretty sure this was just written.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Took me years to realize there was no hook.
Left my nigga's house paid. Picked up a girl, been trying to fuck since the 12th grade.
Now, here's what I'm going to say real quick. Sorry to pause again already, guys. Remember he said he was 24 years old. What, will I live to see another 24? He said he's been trying to fuck this girl since 12th grade. He's got some weak-ass game then. Sorry.
But today was a good day.
But today was a good day.
So maybe high school's going to come back with a vengeance.
So I had to point that out. So, all right, let's get back into it.
All right.
Nigga's house paid. Picked up a girl, been trying to fuck since the 12th grade. It's ironic. I had the boo, she had the chronic. The Lakers beat the Supersonics.
Fuck yeah.
I felt on the big fat fanny. Pulled out the jammy and killed the poo nanny. My dick runs deep, so deep, put her ass to sleep.
Hell yeah.
Woke her up around 1. She didn't hesitate to call Ice Cube the top gun. Drove her to the pad and I'm coasting. Took another sip of the potion, hit the 3-wheel motion. I was glad everything had worked out. Dropped her ass off and then chirped out. Today was like one of those fly dreams. Didn't even see a berry flashing those high beams.
Yeah.
No helicopter looking for a murder. 2 in the morning, got the fat burger.
The fat burger.
Saw the lights of the
2 women went and got the fat burger. Is that what he said?
No.
Here, do it again.
Berry flashing those high beams. No helicopter looking for a
2 a.m, got the fat burger.
Okay, I was like, 2 women went, I got the fat burger. I was like, oh, okay, cool. It's their cheat day. I don't know. Like, I was
no. So, he just said it's late as fuck. Got the fat burger. Like, yeah. So, all right, let's get back to
late night drive-through has got a vibe.
Right.
It's up there, man. It's awesome.
All right, let's get back into it.
2 women got the fat burger. Oh my God.
Looking for a murder. 2 a.m, got the fat burger. Even saw the lights of the Goodyear blimp, and it read Ice Cube's a pimp. Drunk as hell, but no throwing up. Halfway home, and my pager's still blowing up.
Pager.
Today I didn't even have to use my AK. I gotta say it was a good day.
Today I didn't even have to use my AK.
It was a good day.
It was a good day.
Yeah, this is
the vibe, yeah, man. Like
this is something that you can just have in the background. Like it's
right.
It's got that non-intrusive way about it, but also when you pay attention to it, it's a gold mine.
Yes,
there's a lot to this,
and it's one of those like this is definitely.
Hey, wait a minute, Pooh, stop this shit. What the fuck I'm thinking about?
What?
So like with this one is very much a like what I call like a summer jam.
Yes.
Where, you know, like you said, you have the windows down or the top down or whatever. You've got your stereo just blaring. Like this is what this reminds me of. This reminds me of riding around with Aunt Chrissy and Alan and all that stuff. Like this is the shit that we would listen to. And this brings back so many good memories of just having those nights, those days, and just you kind of just like let go almost. Mm-hmm. And when you just drove around and listened to music, like I feel like people do still do that, but it's not not like an art form like it used to be, you know?
Yeah, well, it's interesting because I've actually had some friends of mine that are like, nah, man, I'll just drive. There's some nights that were like, that's all I do. I just drive and I just listen to music, or I don't listen to anything, you know, or like, you know, it's like I try to smoke cigarettes, or I go get some food, or I just, go get a Polar Pop, or go get, whatever. Like, it's just, this song is interesting. That what I will say is that it's definitely out of my wheelhouse enough that it's weird because you've been very diversified with this channel of that. It's like when something rock or metal shows up, it does show up in your playlist and things happen. Like rap is kind of like, it's weird for me. Like we were joking before we started recording that it's like, look, man, I'm not in any way a hip hop head, but there are some times that I'll listen to Never Scared by Bone Crusher. Like, dude, it's just good, man. Like there's something about this art form that's a lot of fun, and it's refreshing because it's so different than what I normally take in. Sure. That being said, is that this is definitely one of those songs that I think that would be on a playlist for me, but it would probably end up being like, this is something that I would probably work to, that I could just like put in that, like I could loop this song 100%. For 4 hours. I could design something. I could it lends itself to that where it's like, it either demands all of your attention or you can just let it just be something that is with you. It's very, very interesting. Like I expected something a little more aggressive, like maybe like a party anthem or something like that, but it was like, nah, man.
That's why I said
it's this song basically holds up a mirror to that and is like, nah, dude, just be. It's like understand that sometimes you do have good days. Think about everything that happened on your good day. Like that's so important.
This was kind of the era too when gangster rap and all this was coming out, and people like him, like they did, I don't want to say softer side, but they kind of got more into that like vibe a little bit, like almost like just driving and smoking song. Mm-hmm. And when Cube and a few other people honed into that sound, they were epic. Yeah. Because Cube does go a lot harder. His sounds are a lot more grimy, but this is a classic. And when people think of Ice Cube, I feel like this is like what they think of too.
Really? Okay.
So like this is one of his like biggest songs ever, he said.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
Okay. What I would say is that if Ice Cube shows up again on the channel, I would like to get one of his more tougher ones.
We will.
Just to see what it's like, because it intrigues me is that when it comes to an artist is that when you can show me that you can do two things, like Corey Taylor, like that's what drew me to him so much, was that it was the idea that it's like, look, you can either make me want to beat down a door with my bare hands, or you can make me cry because your voice is so beautiful. Right. It's like you have that duality going on. No pun intended, because they have a song called Duality. But the point is, but the point is that it's, man, like this is fun to me because it is kind of like a treasure hunt for me, where I'm like, oh, like what else can I find? Like what else is here? Like I like bands that or artists that basically will stick to one thing. Like perfect example is Breaking Benjamin. You know for a fact what you're getting when you listen to Breaking Benjamin. It's very consistent and they don't change a lot. I like that. However, when you have somebody that does something like this where it's like, nah, dude, we're going to just completely take a 180 and do something completely different. Like, I love that stuff, man. It shows true growth as an artist, and I love that. So, yeah.
Well, man, I'm just glad that you enjoyed it even a little bit, and I feel like it was something that was the sound that you were looking for and stuff like that when you say, you know, listening to rap. So,
yeah,
guys, I think it's pretty safe to say he enjoyed this. So, if you liked what you saw, you know what to do. Hit the like button and subscribe. That way you never miss an upload. And watch us two idiots react to stuff. Comment down below if you want to see anything else. We'll get to it as soon as we can. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Adios.